Hey, welcome, Mile One Mission family, as we continue a new set of videos to kind of close out 2025 and really get excited about 2026. So much has happened. You've already probably seen a number of videos that we have sent out, put out on the internet. But this one is a great privilege for me because God continues to move, and we are continuing with what we call phase 2 of our mission vision to get the next crop of church plants started. My name is Steve Bray. I'm the Executive Director of Mile One Mission. We are based here in St. John's of Newfoundland and Labrador. It's as far east on the whole continent of North America. And what might shock you if you don't know, this is statistically one of the least reached people in the entire continent. Less than 1% truly evangelical. And that's where young men like Brodie, Starnes comes in, and others that we have brought in. And we've just been doing short little videos to introduce you to these guys. We bring these men and women in. We try to raise them up here, and then others join us. Brodie comes to us via Tennessee. However, this is a unique one because Brodie, this is not your first time with us.
No.
Brodie did a 16-week summer residency while he was still a student at Southern Seminary. Enjoyed it. We enjoyed him. Had a lot of laughs. But Brodie, why don't you tell the listening audience, again, just nothing, where you're from, parents, whatever, and what brought you back here to St. John's?
Yep. So I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and grew up in the church, called to ministry in 2016. And from that point on, I thought I was going to do missions. And I spent a summer in Peru in 2019. And specifically, it was that summer that opened my heart to being a pastor. Before then, I never thought I was going to be a pastor. After that trip, I was like, okay, maybe God is calling me to preach, to be a pastor. Then that leads me to going to Southern Seminary. And during my time at Southern, I'm introduced to the idea of church planting, the idea of church revitalization, the need of many small churches, specifically in the United States. And then, through some connections at Southern, I ended up coming and doing the residency here.
Yes, because you were part of something with
Brian Croft and the Mathena Center for Church
Right.
Revitalization at Southern Seminary.
Because that's where you and I first met.
Yeah, so Brian brought Steve to campus, and he talked to us about Mile One and how it is 1% evangelical, and it has the largest bar per capita of any city in North America, and how there's a great need for churches here.
If you want to know more about that, there'll be information about how to contact me or a guy named Shane Piercy here at Mile One Mission. You're going to see a picture of Brodie come up on your screen. It's his prayer card, and there's a QR code on that. I'm going to ask you to seriously consider scanning that, being a part of Brodie's prayer team. Love on him. This is a way you can interact with him. You can partner, and maybe even want to come up on a vision trip or a missions trip specifically connected to Brodie, where he can take the time to show you what life is like here and what ministry life is like here. But welcome, Brodie. I love you. Brodie is very much like a son in the faith to me. This is what I do and give my life for. I love my church and I love our ministries. So please pray with us and for us. Pray for this young man. And if you want to know any more, please reach out to us and let us know. But Mile One Mission family and friends, God is on the move in St. John's, Newfoundland, and in Labrador and Newfoundland. And I want you to realize we want you to be excited and be a part of it. So God bless you, and thank you for watching.